I think a few things. Number one, Donald Trump was elected to do this. He ran on it, made it clear what he wanted to do. The American people voted for it. And so some people are watching this going, thank God, a politician who's planning to follow through on their promises. Number two, there's like 1.3 to 1.6 million illegal immigrants who've already received deportation orders from a court. I think you could start there. Number three, there's another population of people who are violent. You could also go there before you ever get to people who are sort of working in industries. And maybe during the course of all that time, maybe, just maybe, the Congress and the White House could figure something out about how to balance our illegal immigration crisis with the need for agricultural labor. Final point, I don't remember anybody having these kinds of meltdowns when Barack Obama deported 5 million people. It is not uncommon for the executive branch to deport illegal immigrants. It happens in every administration. Obama deported more than most. And I don't remember any of this kind of meltdown, and the crisis has only gotten worse. So I think Donald Trump's doing the right thing, and most Republicans would agree it is a national emergency. I think, number one, there was some polling during the election, I think CBS News conducted it, indicating that a majority of Hispanic Americans wanted Donald Trump to do mass deportations, that they had come here, they had gone through the legal process, they had become citizens, and they didn't like the idea of huge scores of illegal immigrants coming across every day. Look at some of the counties in Texas along the border that are majority Hispanic, and the changeover from Biden to Trump. It is a crisis in the Hispanic community. The people who have come here legally, the people here are following all the laws and all the rules. They're living in some of the communities that are the hardest hit. And so I agree that they also believe in Donald Trump's economic message, because most Hispanic Americans are working class Americans, and the working class did flow towards Donald Trump. They're living in the communities that are the hardest hit by illegal immigration and the societal and governance impacts that it brings. And so I think they want him to do something about both. I don't think the two issues are mutually exclusive.
Hegseth is also under fire for some of his tattoos depicting religious symbols and phrases that fellow service members flagged to his superiors over concerns they're associated with white supremacists. Hegseth saying those concerns amount to anti-Christian bigotry, posting, "They can target me, I don't give a damn. But this type of targeting of Christians, conservatives, patriots, and everyday Americans will stop on day one at Donald Trump's Department of Defense." Hegseth's post notably not disavowing the supremacists who have adopted the symbolism, though he has in the past.
Who's having a meltdown?
I mean, everybody seems to be on the same sheet of music today that this is going to mess up the agriculture industry and drive the grocery prices higher. I've seen numerous pieces on it. I've seen everybody seems to be out there talking about it. And so it strikes me, Jake, that Democrats, this is their new line of attack, that Donald Trump's got a plan to raise your grocery prices simply by following through on his campaign promises. And I just don't think it's true.
I mean, I've been covering this issue for since the first Bush administration in 2001. I mean, this is always one of the issues with it, is that there are a lot of undocumented immigrants who work for the agricultural sector. And there's always concerns about, are those people actually going to be deported? And if so, what happens to prices for, regular folk just trying to make an honest living and buy some eggs? Maria, Democrat.